Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 47 of our slow and immersive on mode run of Baldur's Gate 3. We're back again with Kruska Minthara, having defeated or put Ketheric on the run at the top of Moonrise Towers in the previous episode. We're now level 9. Kruska, well, we were level 9 a couple of episodes ago. Actually in the previous episode I think we hit level 9. Or actually the one before. Krusk is a level 4 rogue assassin with 5 level in fighter now. He does have the extra attack, which is incredible. Minthara, we've respected the Great Old One Warlock. She's now level 9 with level 5 spell slots. And yeah, that's where we are. We spoke to Jahira, left her here, and we're about to jump in, down into the hollow tower. So yeah, the only thing we really need to do is to heal. Question, do we want to use this second wind healing? I think we'll use that during combat. But arguably, I mean, we do have the parry up here. Put a couple of these in. One more. Why not? We can switch to the parry up quickly with Minthara. I don't love doing this, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, sort of thing. Look at the hoppers. Yep, it's got the parry up. Alright, so there we are. We are ready to jump back into it. We got no gold whatsoever. All gold, to be honest, should go to Minthara anyway.
I am listening.
Given she has the high persuasion.
No time to rest.
But yeah, there we are, guys. We're gonna save that short rest. We don't have action surge. We only have one spell slot on Minthara, but we'll be fine, I'm sure. Don't have shield of thralls, but yeah, we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Nothing.
You peer down the hole left by the tentacle that drew Ketheric into darkness. Will you leap after him? Yes.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
This, sitting beneath moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go?
Juvenity miasma. Animate dead doesn't require a corpse in this area due to a lingering necrotic state.
Very well.
Okay. Do anything for us. Well, I was gonna open it, but
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
okay, what thing we should do is maybe just clean ourselves up a bit.
These things have stayed
Alright, let's
interesting.
proceed. Carefully.
Find a way forward.
What do we got? Bone, chasm, flesh wrought door. This way. I've only been here once before, guys, just in case anyone's clicked on this.
Stench.
Fresh recruits
How
for
many
Ketheric's
pilgrimages to
army.
Moonrise ended down
To a
here?
necromancer, a morgue is a muster yard.
Yeah. Sorry, I've only been here once, just for anyone maybe joining this. I only went to this area once, and I died at Merkel. That is the farthest I've ever gone into the game, so yeah, we're almost in the blind territory. I remember this guy. Let's chat to him.
No will sparks behind his eyes. His mind has been hollowed out to better echo the commands of the collective. You could kill it, end its miserable life of enslavement. Surely that would be the humane thing to do. You could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind for anything that could serve you.
Not using with the tower. What is this place? What did you do to all these people? I need to find your master, Ketheric.
Master. No. Down. Deep. 1 of 3. 1 of 3.
What did you do to all these people?
Chop, chop. Help them. Become.
Become what?
Part of one mind. 4 little feet. Dancing. To same song.
With a lurch, you realize he means the intellect devourers. Here, the brains are harvested, made part of the hive mind.
I don't actually know what happens after Merkel. I mean, I assume this absolute thing, we might have to deal with it. So I'm actually inclined, and thematically, just to eradicate this whole colony of whatever it is. So why don't I send you to join all these creatures you butchered?
Yes. Yes. Please.
Oh. Huh. I didn't really get that, to be honest. I thought I was gonna start a fight.
Loves meat. It says chop, chop, chop.
This lake of blood is even bigger up close. An offering from Moonrise Towers.
Alright. 3 gold. You know what I'm thinking now? Because I think... Yeah, oh right, it's like the other side of that area that, that's, in Moonrise Towers prison. 'Cause I remember there was some sound on the side and it was kind of saying, yeah, there's something behind this glass, but they can't see us. Okay.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather
Okay.
below.
Okay, we do have intellect devourers here. All over the place. Practice sword cleaver, list of rules. Have a look at this. A list written with the painstaking care of a child. Certain entries are underlined as if for memorization. Teachers will write in the teacher's card away from the soldiers. Don't look the guide in the eyes. Stay in the light, stay in the light, stay in the light. You should be cared for. Boots. What are these? Fierce, regal helm.
Discern, faithful.
Butchered mind.
We depart.
My adjustable steel helm. Okay. Okay, well, there's not much here. I do remember that there is like more through that door, so let's go ahead and explore a little bit more to the other side first. Yeah, I guess that chop guy. I thought we were gonna fight him. We'll still come back and kill him. But let's see what's out here first. A series of dots and broken lines, entries in a language you cannot read, and yet you sense their meaning nonetheless. A blur of noise and pain filtered through a newly born high mind, staggered fresh from the spawning pool. The elder wakes, the elder births anew, but all is not right. Down in the darkness where the elder stirs, something else moves too. 3 shining lights that taste of pain. There is an elder, and I guess
I can understand Illithid's script. Thank you, Tadpole.
So those 3 is the 3 bosses, right? 3, I guess, chosen.
Here we go.
Let's see what's on here. Tadpole Center.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side.
New
This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
touch. New apparatus. Okay.
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Purge. Purge everything to do with the absolute, I think, right? Make her as weak as possible. We might come back and kill Chop and all those little mind flares as well. Right, we want to do as much damage, I think. We're on a bit of a warpath with Minthara, right? To get rid of this world of absolute. And I also now finally understand that, yes, I was actually right. Absolute does have a lot to do with the Illithids. And literally like the Illithids, you know, the race. Yeah, very interesting. I'm really curious to see, you know, how the story like evolves and what is it actually in the end. But for now, let's go ahead and purge this whole thing.
Screams, psychic agony, terror, then nothing.
Yeah, Minthara approves. Yeah, nice, nice. Ooh, wow, 790 XP. Nice. Yeah, and we got Minthara's approval. That's something I keep worrying about. So neutral though. It's not a lot.
Despite everything.
We haven't had that many dialogues even. We did get a few kind of approving nods from her in various conversations, but it's not a lot. But yeah, I think I got that theme right. We're on a, you know, we're trying to eradicate anything to do with the absolute.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Suspended Ceramorphosis. Dedicated to scribe Yanthus owned by Enver Gortash. Ceramorphosis, the lithid larval transformation of a host humanoid into a mind flare, typically occurs in less than a 10-day after infection. But the tadpoles laid by our captive Elder Brain are enhanced due to the powerful Netherese magic of the Crown of Castles.
Death.
Laid by our captive Elder Brain are enhanced due to the powerful Netherese magic of the Crown of Castles. Our enhanced tadpoles induce their hosts a sort of suspended ceramorphosis, a state in which the host becomes susceptible to telepathic influence and even coercion from the Absolute, our Elder Brain. For our purposes, there are two key aspects to this influence. First, the conversion of the host into a mental lackey of the Absolute occurs entirely without the host's awareness. Its servility feels comfortable and natural, and is never consciously questioned.
Baldur's Gate will know my design.
Second, the servile state persists even when the host is far beyond the usual range of an Elder Brain's psionic control. This phenomenon is spectacularly useful, given our ambitions. Interesting. So they have a captive Elder Brain, which is enhanced by a Netherese magic of the Crown of Karsus. I kind of missed that last time, but those three chosen, are they controlling the brain? If it's a captive brain, or are they serving the brain? Or is there someone else above the Elder Brain in the chain of command?
We will take the city. Every soul made true.
Okay, so they're clearly going to march on Baldur's Gate. Okay, let's go ahead and just open this up. Yeah, proceed.
Some who worked here were not thralls or undead. They were loyal to Ketheric and his grim cause.
Those are the three. Let's go chat to them. We do have
General
four.
Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
You should be careful throwing such accusations at a true soul. This is a misunderstanding. I was sent to support you with the eradication of these traitors. Just attack her, right? Just deal with them. Yeah, we're gonna eradicate every single person here. Oh! No way. No way. No way, guys. Has this button been here all along? Or is this like patch 8 edition? Can I actually... Can I actually... This is like what I've been complaining about. Can you actually select who's going to respond to this question? Oh, okay, no. Okay, fine. No, you can't. Cool. So even when playing single player, you can actually do this. Alright. Was that always there, guys? Please tell me no. No to load tanks. Okay, we gotta be careful here. But we should win initiative. What are these? Skull Crusher level 8. Yeah, this should be easy for us. Mistress of Souls. Yeah, let's just eradicate any absolute followers, right? I feel like that's kind of our way. We could deceive, or try to deceive, and then surprise them. I feel like that would be the Krusk way. I was sent to support you with the eradication of these traitors. No, but we're now with Minthara, like we're here. I don't think this is the time for deception. Just to eradicate. The thing is, I doubt we're going to get any approval from Minthara for just straight up attacking. Right? I feel like let's try to deceive and then we try to surprise them. Right? This is a misunderstanding. I was sent to support you with the eradication of these true souls. Yeah, I think we do this. I mean, I'm probably gonna fail this anyway. Oh. Come on! Oh, wow. Okay.
I have no need for a throne. You could merely get in the way. Go on, make yourself useful somewhere. If you cannot manage that, just stay out of the way.
Ooh, come on, 60. You know what I want? I want to...
Gather yourselves. Soon we march to victory.
Yeah, let's just, for example, do this. Hang on. And then I'm gonna do this. Right, dual wielding. And let's just go ahead and deal with these fools, right? Yeah.
No time for mercy.
Sort of fight.
Yeah. Do we get the extra attack? They're surprised. Yes, we do. Gonna keep dual wielding on. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Iron Finger. Skull Lasher. Like this guy. Probably needs to go. Krusk. And Minthara can handle this. Yeah, up close and personal. Should have already given ourselves branding. But we're gonna do that for the second hit. Yep. Surprised.
Long before we grant it.
Can turn up dual wielding, do an offhand on this guy with a sneak attack and a crit. Potentially finish him off. We're gonna leave him to Minthara though.
Yes.
Minthara. Can she just like do an offhand? 90%. Offhand crossbow. It's gonna be him done. Can't get the sword out. Oh. Alright, alright.
Let's go.
We have 2 attacks here. It's not a lot. That damage. Damage kind of sucked. Fine, they are banged. Okay, we might take some damage here. Way of 22. You know what? I'm gonna do like a double damage thing. She missed her. Okay, didn't do a lot of damage. Critical miss as well. Gentle then. That was the last miss done. Oh, come on. Really? Fine. Take her out. Nope. No call of the week, unfortunately. Oh, I should have done that thing.
Where do I go from here?
Oh, he had extra attack. What are you doing, Engineer? Fine.
Your screams.
Obviously didn't get any XP. I think that's okay. I wonder if we would have gotten more XP if we just attacked them.
Not
It
as
was
bad as
an interesting deception roll, though. Maybe we should have done the dialogue with them first, but I wanted them to be like grouped up. It's fine. As far as I recall, there wasn't really much interesting here. Cut to the pink die. Okay. Not much here really. Closed mine. There's these tanks. Yeah, we could have just ambushed them by blowing up these two tanks, to be honest. Fine. Flying. Left from Iron Finger. Closed mine. What is that?
Calls out for salvation.
Letter from Iron Finger. She's going to put one in me any day. Cressa, who was initiated the very same hour as I, all those years ago. She's going to put a parasite in my ear when I sleep. Can't bear to be without a pet to experiment on. Needs to have a thrall locked away, so she can go further than Balthazar will let her. Cressa. I remember when we were just stomping on ant piles and raising them back up. Our first deaths. I hope you remember somewhere. Okay.
Of many hearts, one soul.
What else? I guess these are like the rooms of these guys. And there is that door out. Mistress of Souls research log. Oh, that's the woman we just killed. Experiments on the first one, day 4. Again, I have noted a fluid leakage from the oral cavity and have ascertained the cause. Due to the unusual method of parasitic insertion, the secretions of the creature within are leaking out rather than being absorbed by the brain, as we noted in other thralls. I cannot say why the parasite is evacuating this oil, but it has the scent of garlic. We now know indicates it has fed on the host's brain matter itself. I collected a sample of ear fluid. Ugh. Vivisection day today. Showed no signs of pain as I was unraveling the long intestine, but instead grabbed the organ as if it were a rope. Reached to wrap it around my neck as if to strangle me, but all the strength in its poor arms is quite gone. Had to thread the guts back into the body. We'll try again another day. Jeez.
Discern, faithful.
Cressa's notes.
We
I have seen 1,000 ears. Some have the reflexes to twitch when they know the worm is about to burrow. The worm takes longer to get through if the entry hole isn't cleaned. I've taken to torching them with an ear candle. It all makes for dull work. I am tired of ears. I am tired of my only order being create thralls. Apparently, all we need to know about the brain is being handled by the Chosen. I am forbidden from studying these dull thralls. I need a new one that Balthazar doesn't know of. A creature of exceptional will, like my old dear pet. Can keep fragments of its own mind while affected by the parasite. We need to know why. Okay. So your pet could. Fresh mind. Okay. Not sure. So she actually could experiment on somebody? She found someone? Not really sure. Cressa, wait. Cressa Bone Daughter. Yeah, so she was the Mistress of Souls. Iron Finger. Journal of Magflew Budge, which was the Skull Lasher. I remember our life as country surgeons back in Nashco. We only ever wanted to be the best, to learn how to stauch any mortal wound. How did we get here? Cressa hasn't been herself since her pet True Soul was shipped out on that Nautiloid. I haven't been able to do so much as touch her. I find myself growing green at the thought. My own wife revolts me with those experiments. Not really my wife any longer. I thought getting that favorite creature dispatched would bring her back to herself, but she pines for that damned feral corpse with aching need. If she finds out I ratted out to Balthazar that she was keeping it, and got it sent away, she might kill me. I think there was something about that in Balthazar's chambers. I forget now. Alright. Okay, so this is like the barracks of a bunch of absolute cultists, right? So this was Chop's room. I do want to get back there and kill him, to be honest.
We will take the city. Every soul.
Okay, it's just mind flares. Okay, I think this is like the way down. Oh, look, we actually have a restoration here. It's interesting. Fresh mind. Yeah, I think we need to go here later. Neural apparatus. I wonder what that one's for. But I guess this is...
Fleet of Norton.
Assemble.
How many
Prepare.
true souls have passed through this place?
I don't want anything else to trigger, to be honest, so let's just double back. Yeah, deal with the rest of this and then we proceed. Okay, this is... yeah, Chop's room. So I do remember there's obviously like fight in that room, so let's go ahead and kill Chop first though. I don't want to deal with... maybe we even deal with all of these.
Descend. Obey. Evacuate.
Yeah, how much... so these generally have 27 HP or so. Let's go talk to Chop again. Kind of gather up here. They do hit hard though, from what I remember, even on the Nautiloid. Well, they can do. Okay, let's talk to him again. Could kill it, end its miserable
You
life.
could kill it, end its miserable life of enslavement.
Or you could take it. Okay. Let's back a little bit. Why don't I send you to join all these creatures you butchered?
You could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what...
Yeah, what is this place? Okay, something's going on with the audio, guys.
No, sorry. Here. They become.
Well, I have tried this, guys. Illicit. Enter his thoughts. I know we don't want to use... well, actually, we do use the tadpole. Like, we do use the tadpole powers, to be honest. So, let's go for it, I guess.
Blind as well-worn boots, his mind turns to his work. Chop, cut, shiver of impact, crack of bone. He removes the brains, digs free the squirming tadpoles. The unworthy ones given over to the illicits to become.
Okay, why don't I send you to join all these creatures you butchered?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna restart the game before the next big cutscene. So let's do... I don't really get it though. Like, can we... what? Okay, let's try to stick to this corner.
You could kill.
They were clearly
Take
attacking it.
advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind for anything that could serve you.
Okay, let's actually surprise him, no? Yeah. Gotta do this.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Right. We have to be in shadow.
Take it.
Go for it. See what happens.
You're violent.
Living meat. Not for long. Time for jump.
Interesting, we didn't get an extra attack. Well, I think that's because we got interrupted by that cutscene. Right. Let's do offhand. That should be enough for this guy.
Free at last.
Okay, 140.
No more jump.
140 experience, I'll take it. He needs to go to the front line, that's going to be Krusk, and Thara will stay in the back. And she will deal with this little monster. 6? Come on. Come on. And 90%. Wow, 140 XP. Really?
Still breathing.
Hello, gentlemen. No way. You're kidding me, guys. Which one's better? I mean, that one's kind of far away. Oof. Okay, we are going on a... well, they did have that psionic sort of like hit. I mean, they're gonna miss next turn, so let's actually get closer.
Your command.
There's another one down here, is there? Oh yeah, there it is. How do we get? Okay, Minthara's gonna have to handle that one.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Yep. I'll take this. Double. No, I don't think we even need double.
What do I have to lose?
Hand. Not quite, unfortunately. Fine. We have extra attack now, though. I keep forgetting still. Yeah, we got this attack, and then we got this attack. Guys, there's got to be at least 10 of these, like around. I mean, there's more in the hallways, right? And
Let me strike.
woo.
Can't give up now.
Well, let's go find the rest of them. So these are like 140 XP a pop.
On my way.
I'm taking all of these.
Traps, please.
I mean, we're not gonna get level 10, so we can actually go ahead and take a peek in that room. I don't remember. Chop, what do you have? 2 gold, raw steak, take it, toy block, and a cleaver. Alright, take that. Let's go take a peek. Take a peek. Minthara can stay back.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
Krusky can open this up. What do we got? We have winged horrors in here. Ooh. Okay. No, they're not coming that far. I'm going to just step back anyway. Yeah, these death shepherds. That was the issue. We need to... Ideally, we need to get through and surprise them, don't we? Was there one? There must be 2. You guys always come in 2s, right? We do, by the way, we do actually... Wait, do we? Yeah, we do have minor illusion, which we're like never used. But we do have it with Minthara, so we could minor illusion these guys to like a Nautiloid tank. We should blow this whole thing up to the smithereens. Why not? Actually, why doesn't Minthara stay here? No. Minthara maybe... I think we need to go round. We'll try to put this here, blow this up, and then Krusk will go in and surprise these guys. Right? He could turn invisible with the ring and be like around there. Do his surprise attacks, fall back, and then we blow it up. But I do think this seems to be the better approach. Because I think we could sneak here, but we do see 1 Death Shepherd, okay. So let's get back out here. Yeah, get the power to come with us. Let's see if the other things have turned hostile. Curious. We're definitely killing everything that's inside of here.
With haste.
No, they're all yellow. Interesting. What happens if we Wow. Okay. Let's just explore this. This is where we come from. No, that's it. That was the first one. Alright, let's go find all of them. I mean, yep, there you go. There's another one. Oh. Why did I do that for? That wasn't what I was supposed to do. Where is it looking? Kind of looking that way. Guess we don't even need to be hidden, do we? Surprise? Actually, we might be. Does it even matter if we're surprising? It doesn't. Alright, I like this. I mean, thematically, it fits us. Okay, there's another one kind of here. Another one kind of here. How do we... Okay, they are surprised, so... Guaranteed crits. Krusk is an absolute unit. Okay, sorry, that's kind of taking a while. I didn't know these guys are like 140 XP. I mean, how's that like... Maybe these enemies are made to like equalize things in case you missed out on XP before. I guess. There's like another 3 of these here. Wow, there's quite a few of these here. This one. Yeah, okay, we're gonna finish this one off with Minthara. There's another guaranteed crit here. Yeah. Still have a bonus. Now I can come here. Oh, no, not quite here. This. Come on. Yep, there we are. Just wait till he gets 3 of these guys. It's gonna be just beyond insane. Let's close in. Offhand, actually, Krusky. Give Krusky soul branding. Oh, that could we actually get there? Yes, we could. We're obviously not going to be able to attack. No guaranteed crits, but I mean, we got plenty of crits coming for these gentlemen, no? So not dual wielding, just the offhand. Done. Next. Savage. Absolutely savage. Where is this guy? Oh, he's in like the next room. Okay, let's run with Minthara. Soul branding Krusk. She could even dash. How do we reach this guy? Well, he's gonna dash to us, I guess. To be honest, even here, he's still gonna have to dash to us. So, that's fine. Let's not delay. Yeah, he's gonna dash. He's dead. Alright. Cross. Dual wielding on. Let's go. Alright, okay. I mean, wow. Can't believe it. Last 2 episodes, we almost made it level 10. I guess you guys did say in the comments that there's plenty of XP around. I guess you're obviously right. As always, to be honest. But yeah, okay. Alright, let's go do the big one, and then we head down. We actually have that restoration as well, just before we go down to, you know, the main course. The big fight, I mean, like there's that restoration pod, which we will make use of. Okay, here are the barracks. Right. I think he makes that sound when the extra attack timer runs out. Okay. So we've gone through the whole dungeon again. I don't think there are any more intellect devourers, right? Oh no, there's still some here. Nice. Nice. Vision cone. This guy. Good. Done. Okay, there's one. Oh, there's a couple more here. Alright. I think we're gonna just I didn't think we need the surprise. Nice. Curious though. Yeah, they're not surprised because we weren't hidden. The attacker wasn't hidden. Something to test and keep in mind. Obviously, it doesn't really matter here, man. Easiest 240 XP I've ever made. But we'll pick up the other brain later. Again, don't want to step into that territory, so as to not to trigger. Anything? Oh, there's another guy here. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to actually trigger anything in that room, so let's wait for this guy to come back, sort of like this, towards here, so I can take him out. I don't really like the design of this, if I'm really honest though. I think it's just kind of a waste of time. Do like a missed opportunity for a nice, juicy, big fight, you know. Maybe if he swarmed us, that would have been fun. To be honest, being swarmed by these brains, if they just, kind of like those rats, just start to come out of the colony, that would be pretty cool. But anyway, okay. Let's go ahead. Is there more vision cones? No, there weren't any vision cones. Okay, so let's give this a go. Obviously, zombies. Let's leave Minthara in the back here. I can just scout ahead a little bit. Is there just one shepherd here or two? I don't remember. And that is important to remember. This guy. I don't even see one of them. Where is it? Ready? How do we handle this? Definitely want to make use of these Nautiloid tanks, but we could just if we run towards this way, they're all gonna kind of gather around here anyway, aren't they? So we could open up. But yeah, the surprise round we need to use on those gentlemen there. This is all obscure, so we could pass the check. But we could. Okay, no one ever comes here, so let's just come as close as we can. I don't even see this guy from here. Alright. Well, we have that ring of invisibility, which we obviously won't use in like the big fight. So I would suggest we do that invisibility with the gnome ring. Get over here. If there's one of them, I mean there's one of them, we can definitely take one of them out. If there's two of them, kind of need to take out two of them, but then Minthara needs to like make it here ASAP. And I think she has a better chance of actually making it like all the way in from this side. Right. I mean, either way, we're going to need to like funnel them. And this is the better funnel. So if we could funnel them all through here and they do a fireball, it'd be devastating. And here, yeah, so I think Minthara needs to go all the way around. To be honest, both of them could go all the way around. But because once he gets his invisibility, he's going to sneak like straight through.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah, so let's go round. Here. Let's go round through this whole thing. And yeah, tackle this from that side.
If not over, then through.
I'm gonna set this up. We only have one spell slot, but even one Ever's Black Tentacles will be enough to like get them all.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. Could even get some more. Well, actually, we could either do. Actually, probably worth building up Arcane Acuity first and then casting Black Tentacles. She even has an amulet of Black Tentacles, so but we are gonna short rest after this for the next fight. So, all right, in here. Give Minthara separate. Where is the shepherd? Oh, there was a shepherd here, right? Yeah, clearly. Okay, here's one. So it's in the middle of this whole thing. Yeah, I'm just a little bit afraid that the vision cones did. Oh, come up before. Come on. Oh, come on. thought that we could get spotted here. Oh. Oh. Well, we just have to run. We cannot flee in this region. Ah. So frustrating now. Oh. Can we actually like run and like just...
Hush.
There's gotta be a way. I mean, we could go invisible, I guess, right?
I see a path.
Ah, this is so frustrating. Didn't really see the cone zombie in the... Yeah, the zombie spotted us, yeah. Well, it does seem to only be one Death Shepherd, and we need to like take him out. He does have resistance to everything, but we still do more than 80 damage, so I reckon we could take him out.
Catch my breath.
To be honest, I could move like I feel so far that maybe they do cancel the combat. Complete combat here. Fine. It's just frustrating. Like, I mean, I know I can win this fight, to be honest, but I wanted to do it. Fine. If they're gonna keep chasing me, that's fine. They're gonna like funnel into like a massive thing and just fireball this whole thing. But we need to kill this guy though, and I want to kill him with a surprise round, like a true assassin. You know, not like a.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I mean, yeah, if we went invisible right now, they would end combat.
Darkness is my home.
They would end combat. To be honest, they would have run up to us and end combat, and we could still have 10 turns of invisibility. We could then turn around and initiate combat on them. But let's see. I'm actually curious. Can you actually just like run away?
Is ever easy.
Is that actually possible?
Best be on my way.
Alright, kind of break line of sight like this. Because I actually don't know. Like if they're like completely like off, like really far away, we're just gonna loop around and see. Yeah, let's test this out. Let's cross. I guess we did get spotted obviously there, square, but interesting, they're not leaving. We could like get them all to come through this like gap. Like even now we could just go invisible. But I'm gonna continue this experiment. What if we just keep like running? Can you actually end combat without running away entirely? Like, you know, are they just out-distancing them? Ooh, what do they do?
I am veiled.
Get out.
Nothing important is ever easy.
They might actually be running like the other way now. No? There's a door here. We're gonna go all the way around to that room and maybe start taking them on there. Doesn't look like the combat will ever end.
Still breathing, despite everything.
This is like the other entrance, right? Oh, you know what we could do though? We could hide. Because they don't know where I am, right?
Breathe quiet, move with care.
Yeah, they should have done that. You don't need to go invisible. What am I thinking?
I am the
You
shadow.
don't need to go invisible. We could just
Cunning.
Survival is all that matters.
Oh, are they actually doing anything? Okay, it's our turn. What did they do? Yeah, they're still stuck there. Okay, where is the shepherd? Shepherd is back in here. Okay, well, let's kind of go here. I'm afraid now they're going to turn around and go towards the hidden guy on this side. Yeah, I think that's what these guys are doing probably. Fine, let's just see how that goes. They don't know what to do or what? Keep running. Okay, I think if we just hide, that should be enough. Yeah, they don't know what to do now. So I think that, you know, one more turn of this, and they will let it go. Right? Are they? Really confused.
Blood comes easy these days.
No, they're just kind of like stuck. Okay, let's just see, just as an experiment. We hide and just wait. Is that just going to be like stuck like this forever? Absolutely. Yeah, they don't have a clue what to do. Kind of frustrating more than anything. Well, now we kind of want to get to that guy. He will resurrect anyone we kill, so there's not even point in actually killing anybody. Let's go ahead and explore with Minthara. God, this turned into a bit of a nightmare.
Soft as silk.
Oh no. Gotta test this. We could also blow up this notable tank. Right, there is a winged horror here, and even a zombie. Like a minor illusion for them to come and check this out. Blow it up, probably even killing some of these zombies. They might all start running back. The sort of issue we have is that we're not going to be able to kill that shepherd on like go one. Although together we might actually be able to. Enough space.
Whatever experiments Balthazar performed here, I fear he made more than thralls and ghouls.
Oh. Contribute to this. Yeah. Okay. Well, that guy should run and like reason. Yeah, that's what. The shepherd can actually resurrect those as well. If we cast a minor illusion, it will put us out of stealth. If they start moving, they could see her. There is another guy here. How do we? To be honest, yeah, I think if Cross goes invisible now, I think then they will end combat. I think that is actually so. Let's keep Minthara maybe like out here.
No choice but to keep going.
Cross can come here. Yeah, I think this is the way we're gonna do it. See if they end it. I don't think they will. I'm gonna go to the center of that room, kind of bait them, and then go invisible. 10 turns is a long time. It will be enough for them all to like come back to their original positions, I believe.
Still on my feet.
Right, so let's just switch this. I can't be paralyzed. Yeah, chance to hit we don't really need, perhaps. Switch over to this thing to give us that invisibility. Wait out, get another action to actually activate it.
Time to push my luck again.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, they just stand there. Cross could
give in.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get over here.
Another step forward.
And we're gonna like shoot a arrow of fire. Right, maybe blow these up, and they're gonna start moving. Well, to be honest, no, there is no point. No point, really, because that guy will just come and resurrect them. I guess we do need to get their attention, so let's spend one more turn. this guy will come to us pretty quickly, but we could go like invisible and start moving from here closer to this guy. And then as soon as they end combat, after they do detect presence, then we could open up on this guy. Right, so that's an action that we need. Slightly frustrating, to be honest. We do need to get their attention though, so how many hours of fire do we even have? Okay. So that many. What can I say? Let's give it a go, I guess, right? This guy, Anna thing, is that possible? Oh, I think we do. We do have 2 hits, so let's try this. Do we need the sneak attack? I don't think so. Okay, what was that? Another attack. I mean, they're gonna have to run through this thing. It's gonna be hard for us to go invisible through it as well, so we're gonna mess that up a little bit. Could hit this guy because he's in that pocket where it might be hard for the Shepherd to actually get to him. They could like paralyze me if they get to me, but I don't think they will get to us though. So let's go ahead and just go all the way there, like past this fire. I don't think I have any ranged attacks. Go. Turn. Yeah, they're all gonna start running towards us now, right? Yeah. Okay, it's fine. I'm actually okay with that. This Death Shepherd is the main thing that interests me. And all of us. What does he do? Yeah, he's gonna run back. Yeah, I mean, 10 turns of invisibility is like a very long time, to be honest. Like a very, very, very long time. He might actually... Yeah, so let's do the 10 turns of invisibility, and then we start moving to here. Because the Shepherd, is going to come here to revive these, I assume. Right, I think that's what he's going to do. 10 turns is like a lot. So go invisible. Dash, they're going to do their detect presence. I don't want to be anywhere near it. I don't know what the range on it is, but go with something like this. Oh, really? They're just gonna stop? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, no, come on here. He will do detect presence, right? Yep, there we are.
What now?
Alright. Let's get over here. Yep, they're all gonna go to their original positions. Right. Right, nope. Doesn't look like they're gonna go to the original positions. Okay, fine. Then we just do a surprise round. We do have dual wielding. Okay, they're all kind of in a nice pocket here. Let's go over here. We are attacking. Oh, come on, really? Now this guy's like in the middle. We can't get him. We have 5 turns. Okay. Get back in here. Attacking on invisibility. Hide. This, and this should trigger a surprise round. This is like the worst position we could possibly be in. That's life, isn't it? That's life. And you know what else is life? Is that I didn't read the description, and it's until he has that shield that he has that those resistances. So we should have blown him off. Yeah, but I mean, should is a big word. We should have blown his shield off with force damage from Minthara. Okay, let's go round and try and do that. Actually, I think we could actually get there. If we go all the way around, we could smack him with our with the Eldritch Blast. Man, This turned out quite different than I expected. Yeah, but all because we didn't do that beautiful surprise round. Can she... Let's go around this way. We might be able to target him. She's kind of like putting her in a very tight spot as well, but we do need to kill that guy though. No question about that. We can't even do this thing through the door, can we?
Never a dull moment.
Okay, this is bad because yeah, he's got resistances. We do get like guaranteed crits. I think we can get him, I guess. Oh, fine, let's just go for it. Honestly, I'm tired of this. Really? Really? Now he misses. Come on. As long as we kill him though. Alright. Which we are. I do want to like maybe get away from this whole place. I'll probably run forward. Or do I run out of this room? Thara might have to actually look back all the way around again. I'm gonna turn on dual wielding. I'm just gonna use my main hands. Right. That's called the weak when you need it. 9. Yeah, I think this should get him. We are gonna have to use this. There you go. He's dead. He's dead, and we are in the middle of it, aren't we? We do have, what, one zombie to feet. Okay, we have greater zombies on this side. Multiple zombie, wind horror. We can run towards this. Here we have these, yeah, kind of the easy zombies. Yeah, we can't really get past this guy. They could paralyze him. So maybe it's, yeah, Minthara might need to like loop all the way around again. Sorry, it's a bit annoying to be honest. That zombie spotted us. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna go all the way around then. I mean, it's only one. Okay, we're gonna go all the way around. We might even do like a cloud of daggers into that doorway. I'm thinking now that could be a good one. It's really not the end of the world.
Evacuate.
We pretty much won that fight, I believe already. Sorry, I wanted to do it in a really beautiful way, but turned out in like the ugly, most ugly way possible. That's life. That's just life, guys. Okay, so hide. Right, we're not. Well, she could pass the hiding check. It is possible.
The city calls out for salvation.
And we need to pass as... Oh, they have dark vision, don't they? They have dark vision. So there is no... Yeah, they do have dark vision. We're gonna get spotted.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Fine, the Krusk is just gonna have to like run. He's gonna get surrounded.
Wonder if the gods are watching.
Wind horror. Oh, he can't be paralyzed because he got free action, doesn't he?
Do not distract me.
How do we handle this? How do we handle this? Man, how does this? Oh, it's this guy that can see us. Oh, get out of here. Fine, maybe we have to just open it. You joined the battle, alright.
Let's go.
Alright, let's end this. Fly towards him, it's fine. We're gonna gather around him. Immune to paralyzed. Yeah, that's good. Because this fight can get pretty dangerous. Ooh, she's not immune to paralyzed though. Oh, no. This could get really ugly, guys. Do I want this shield though. I want to save the shield. This should be fine. Save from the claws. Okay, this could get ugly, you know, because if she gets paralyzed and he's in the middle, and he has a lot of escapes, they're not infinite. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, they hit hard. Whoa. Alright, this has just got really ugly. What was that? Right.
This is worth the
Okay,
cost.
we do have the scroll of Misty Step. We need to get out of here. ASAP. Wow. Misty. Wow. We do have 5. This is the time. No doubt in my mind. We're gonna get up here. Or even here. We need to get to Minthara and get all of these guys in here. Ooh, there's another zombie on her. A shield can get him. We need to get this winged horror off our back. Now. And by now, I mean right now. This is gonna be his bonus. Yeah, we'll get as far away as possible. Arguably, we could also get here. That will, but I want him to do like 2 shots on those guys and help Minthara get away from all of this. This does not provoke an attack opportunity, right? Wow, they hit hard. He should survive this. Yes, this winged horror is the big problem. It is a big problem. Now, Thara could hit him. Doesn't have anything like you hit me, I paralyze you, does he? No, he doesn't. She could push him away. 72%. I think we can get him. Let's see what Krusk, I think.
Way out is through.
Do 1 shot with Krusk. I'm gonna do sneak attack. We could do hamstring shot if we need to get away. Because Minthara is under no chance can be paralyzed, and this guy could be dead next turn. That is a possibility. Okay. We need to do 28 damage. 28 damage. I mean, we are going to short rest after this anyway, so we could just Misty Step away and hit both of these with an Eldritch Blast. The thing is, we need to save Krusk as well. Like, he's... when he moves here, okay, only these 2 will be able to get to us. I do believe that is the case. He could actually also get over here, such that everyone has to dash, even those 2. I think that's what we do. Okay, they don't have any ranged attacks.
My victims await.
Yeah, she was obviously an attack of opportunity there. Maybe both of them actually go this way. Yeah. Yeah, just like we did with the thing, we draw them all that way. Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna blast these 2 away with an Eldritch Blast so that everyone's away. And we're gonna run towards here and take them on here. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Because we're short resting after this anyway. Okay, that's our bonus. I want to get this winged horror out of the way because I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Was that color weak? Nope, didn't get color weak.
What now?
I'm gonna shoot this guy so he definitely can't get to us either. Strong. Okay.
My feet.
Fresh orders?
Now we'll run.
Taking up position.
Never a dull moment.
This could actually be spicy. I mean, I don't think this should be... Yeah, okay, this guy's far away. This guy, yeah, should be a dash. Should be a dash, yep. Good stuff. Oh, after... Ooh. Spicy. Yeah, we need to get them here. It's fine. We do have a spell slot. We do have Everett's Black Tentacles available, or even, you know, Hunger of Hadar.
my
to
feet.
be honest. Good heal. That might be our bonus, so we do main hand. Could even do like a bomb on these guys. That's a consumable. Do we want a consumable?
Your command.
Not really. Could use even a fireball. These guys for 96. That guy hit me for like a ton of damage. But I want to get them like here. They're all in a nice group. We could just do this. We could push some of them away. We could arrange it very nicely and blow this up. Winged horror, zombie. This either should be okay with us, right? Cross could even take care of both of these, right? Wait, I didn't do that offhand. Offhand he needs to heal. Yeah, Cross does need to heal. Yeah, this is not his strongest attack, which should be enough. Crit of the week. Okay, so they should not be able to get to us on the next turn. Make use of the second wind. 15. Yeah, it's always max healing. 34 is still not a huge amount, frankly. We do need to run diagonally, I think, to make sure they don't catch up with us. I do want maybe Minthara over here. Do I? Go on soul branding on her. I could blast. Maybe actually, I don't want to break these up. I like this little group. I just need them to come diagonally onto here. And we do have that one spell slot though. We could just get Evo's Black Tentacles. To be honest, maybe we shouldn't like play around with this too much. So I'm just gonna do an offhand to get some arcane acuity, right? And then just cast it. Let's slow this whole thing down. If we're here, the ones in the back will be able to just go around, unfortunately. But at least all of these will kind of be... Yeah. All of these will be occupied. Nice. I don't want to do it all the way here because they'll need to take like 2 steps to get out of it. Also, I'm gonna kind of do this because they would obviously come towards us.
I seek an advantage.
I won't give in. Nothing important is ever easy.
Let's see what happens. This is pretty bad, to be honest. Oh, okay, he did. Run through it. Oh, come on. He did 1 save. All that distance. This guy. No, okay. No, nope. No, no. That's what we want. This could have been done in a way better way. Now Minthara is going to build up arcane acuity. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Minthara. Double attack. Horror. Yeah, and that's now 5. It's going to be impossible for them to get out of here. Try and take this guy out. Cross key. That was a crit though. I think we can save this. Alright, play it. Play it risky. Just gonna, I think, transition this way so that if they do run at us, they run at us this way.
Time to press ahead.
I thirst for combat.
Minthara herself can take the high ground here potentially.
Well, so much for peace.
Cross can kind of be maybe kind of towards here. Like so, present himself. Let's see what they do. They will not get out of there. Yeah, it's just a massacre. Yeah, that's it.
Fresh orders?
Minthara's just gonna kind of come up here, do a couple more shots, get the arcane acuity back up. Maybe even. Oh, no, she's not even gonna get to the side shit. Oh. Oh, she did actually. She did get Arcane Cutie, although I think pretty sure he died on the first hit because of the Call of the Week.
Can't even catch my breath.
Alright. Now, those that are on the edge are the priority, because if they did get out of here, they, you know, if they just make one move, they will be out of the tentacle. Oh, yeah. I don't think we're in any danger anymore yet. Okay, it did. Have to check though. It's fine. Yeah, that's actually really nice that we get to deal with these balls this way. Double hit. Standing right next to the tank. Nice, but we got the arcane acuity.
Choice but to keep going.
Yeah, this is fat zombie. Detain him. Tank. So we take damage, we take XP. Everything is as it should be. Come on, matey. Oh, target practice.
What now?
Good. He's dead. Okay.
My victims await.
Victims await. Love it. Alright, well these guys, yeah, pretty much dead.
Understood.
Can move in a little bit.
I will enjoy
Hit this big guy. Sure, he's only 10 arcane acuity again. You're never getting out of those black tentacles.
Let's go.
Pretty brutal, I have to say. With one, even after Call of the Week. Interesting. This off attack. We don't even need to do that. I mean, messed up. Don't even need to spend the offhand on him, right? Because the black tentacles will kill him anyway. That was also, well, I guess we had 10 arcane acuity, so we might as well. Doesn't really matter anymore.
Despite everything. Lies before me.
Soften this guy up. Nice. 9 damage. Yeah, let's just go around this way and then do wielding on those crossbows and hit the guy in the back. Not a lot of damage we do with those, I guess, but arcane acuity movement makes up for it. I forgot I could just point at the target and hit. I don't know why I keep pressing these all the time. Yeah, that's it. This guy and that guy. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Alright, a little bit rougher than I thought it would be, but it's fine. I don't think there's any more fighting, so we don't need to heal. We're gonna use that station. But yeah, that was an efficient use of a short rest. Let's just loot this like quickly now. We'll deal with this, and then we get ready for, you know, Merkel in the next episode. Wow. I guess it is possible to be level 10 just from this area. That pretty much gives you like a whole level. Kind of curious now. Are you supposed to be level 10 when you meet Merkel? Yeah, and I guess to be really honest, how much do you need? 3,000. Yeah, I guess the one area we didn't do, which brings big XP, is the crash, right? Would that give us 4,000 XP? I'll think if I'm really honest. Yeah, don't know. Maybe it is possible, maybe not. I guess the Death Shepherd might have something actually useful.
Still alive. That's progress.
Nope, it is not. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, empty. Alright, let's move on. Move on. What did we have in here? What we wanted to do. Husky.
At your command.
Let's move.
I guess we could have gotten these resurrected for more XP as well. It's another like 140 per thing, isn't it? 75. So I mean, this is like 225 XP.
The moment comes.
Right, yeah.
The absolute moves.
We did open this up last time, so this shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let's go for Dusk.
The console bursts into life. A mind touches your own. Alien and full of desperate need, but fragmented too. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
Begin to manipulate the mind. Okay, we did do this last time, so we're supposed to get, so this is what? Speech. I think it's supposed to get to emotion? Where? Last time we figured this out pretty quickly. Memory, reason. And there's 4 of them. So emotion. Last time I started with speech. Reason, memory, emotion. Okay, emotion, yeah, speech is here. So, okay. Speech needs to get to speech. I mean, the only way to get to speech is to this one and to this one. So I guess... And that is the... Right. I guess that's speech. Reason needs to go to reason. I mean, the only way to get to reason is the top one here. Okay, then there's 2 choices. Memory, you have 2 choices. Emotion only has 1 choice, which is the central node here. So that's going to have to be emotion. This is already occupied, so this will have to be emotion. Yes, I feel like emotion doesn't really have a lot of choices here. Feels like that's the only emotion thing, and then we have memory. We have memory and reason. Yeah, so memory now only has 1 choice. That's to here. Then it's either this or that. But this has to lead to reason, so it has to be that. Yeah, okay. I think we'll figure this out. This is the only choices available, right? So we're doing memory, right? Memory to memory.
Well, welcome back, Master.
Yeah, and now we have left reason. Right, there's only 1 set of choices for it.
Welcome back, Master.
Time to see what's back there.
Okay.
No one's stopped me yet.
Blade of oppressed souls. Waking mind. Desecrated relief.
Our destiny, design, downfall.
Your tadpole echoes, not with presence, but memory, tinged with loss.
The grand design, order, perfection, unity, every plane as one, every being in their place.
That loss blooms into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind.
Taken, corrupted, gone.
just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design. The restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire. The dream of all Illithids.
Blade of the Oppressed. Where is that now? Oh, where did it go? Blade of the Oppressed. 315 plus one of psychic damage. Fragments of dead souls are imprisoned in the steel. Angry, powerful, hopeful, or scared, all of them rose up against their Illithid masters, and all of them fell to this blade. Now they are trapped forever, forced to aid their oppressors. Crowning strike. Unleash the wails of the dead that fell to your blade, and possibly instill Crown of Madness in the target once per short rest. Pretty cool. Although, if you are striking someone and inflicting Crown of Madness in melee, will attack nearest creature other than the spellcaster. Okay, I thought it was always attacking nearest creature. Okay, interesting. I like this. Kind of Minthara-esque, right? Except it doesn't use finesse. Interesting. Kind of comes in pretty late. I wish this came early in the game, but yeah, okay.
My design.
What's this waking mind? You know what? Other thing.
Our design.
Kind of remember. I think there's another room, last room we need to explore here. And you guys told me something in the comments last time I was there that I missed something. To be honest, I don't remember what it was. I might actually leave this episode here so I can go and read those comments. Bunch of skulls. Yeah, I think it was here, wasn't it? Yeah, there is resonance stone.
I feel glorious.
Seized by great joy, affected entity is more energized and also more mentally compliant. Entity has advantage on physical checks and disadvantage on mental saving throws. Entity is also vulnerable to psychic damage. I think we can go ahead and grab that with no consequences, right? So as long as we have that with us, we ourselves are vulnerable, but so is everyone around us. I'm not a fan of the advantage on physical checks, advantage on mental saving throws. Yeah, I know you guys told me that there was like a build around this, so we will explore that. However, for now, I just want to get rid of it. Resonance.
Well, good feelings never last, I suppose.
A series of dots and broken lines, entries in a language you cannot read, and yet you sense their meaning nonetheless. A flash of nautiloids lining a great dark void. One mind with one purpose, moving in concert through the darkness between planes. The design in action before the slave minds rose and ruined it all. The gift. If only we got here. A final mournful entry carrying with it a vast hollow feeling of grief. A colony in decline, an elder starving, falling dormant to preserve its strength and lie in wait for some salvation to come. Oh, so is this like the ancient tomb where like the last brain went when the gift revolved? And he was like waiting to awaken and rebuild the empire? Maybe. Experimental notes written in Balthazar's precise hand. His obvious deficiencies aside, it cannot be denied that young Gortash has the mind of a scientist. Before his latest invention, the Illithid library was no more than rows of brains swimming in the cerebral slump. With his device, we no longer need psionic power to access the memories contained within. Only to insert the subject and speak to it directly. I do wish he were not so eager in testing the device on more recent subjects of his own, however, knowing leaving their skull shavings scattered along my workbench. Oh, okay, with this device we no longer need psionic power to access the memories contained within, only to insert the subject and speak to it directly. I think it's this brain, it's like a slack-skinned head. True mind, willing mind. Prayer for forgiveness.
Prepare the march.
Forgive me, Father, for I cannot help but admire the chosen of your sworn foe. Enver Gortash's genius will take us far. But fear not, those of Bane will always fall to the same folly. They cannot see the beauty of obliteration. The absolute hoax will garner false love from new slaves, but once I've built a large enough army, I will use our hold upon the absolute slaves to begin this wild world's end. I can see the path through Gortash's brilliant plan. Gortash, Ketheric, and I will seize the Netherese relics that control the crown. Oh, and then use the crown to command the illithid grand design. The dead 3 age-old foes, our dire patrons, will be bosom friends for a time. The dead 3, those are the 3 gods. So each one of the gods, wills one of the chosen. Oh, and the chosen try to control the brain. And they're trying to recover these Netherese relics that control the crown of Karsus, that lets them control the illithid great brain, or elder brain, right? Father, you created me to be the last soul alive. When the time is right and my power is assured, I will slaughter Gortash and Ketheric upon your altar, where I myself hope to die when the world itself is gasping its last. Sorry. At the end of this all, Father, there will be not a single creature living. Everyone will die. Everyone will die for you. I will make you proud. Note appended at the bottom of the page in a different hand. Ha! Orin was right about her sibling, Balthazar. So, I think, yeah, Orin... Gortash, Ketheric, and I. So this is Orin's sibling, whoever Orin is. Okay. I'm actually gonna grab this, to be honest, because it's a prey up again. I'm gonna grab these just so I can read them later. But he said you only need to insert stuff. Oh, mind archive interface. The willing mind, the true mind. Give me a second, guys. True. Sorry. I was thinking there were a bunch of other brains around, weren't there? Willing. Let's try the true mind.
Empty vessel, nothing more. Lending voice to elder law.
Splendid device, all benefits of a cleric, no gods are required. That didn't really work, did it? What if I take this off?
Empty vessel.
No guards required.
Is this mind archive interface? Oh. Willing mind.
Pardon? Wouldn't do to phlegm all over Lord Gortash during my first performance, would it? Acoustics are a little off in here. Which is where, exactly?
An illithid colony. But don't worry, just your brain is here. Are you some kind of a performer? Never mind that. Tell me about this Lord Gortash.
He heard me singing in Beggar's Rest. Said he needed someone to give voice to lost knowledge. A little over my head, being honest, but the Lord has gold. I trust he knows his business. Now, I'd best warm up.
No need. I think you got the part. Go ahead, I'm sure you'll be performing soon. Snap out of it and look around you.
Could do with a bit of natural light, all right. But you know these nobles, odd as fey folk. Now I need to prepare. Wish me luck.
Okay, that's the willing mind. We do archive.
Every day he comes. Every day for 3 days to ask me how I feel. I want to tell, but I am confused. Which day is it?
Who is this he you're talking about?
We are his pets. His plan, Lord Gortash.
It's the third day.
She whispers in my mind. She sings, praise the Absolute.
Tell me about these others.
Separate cells. I never saw them, but when they changed... My head! I can feel them in my head!
Should have really gone for the first day.
The first, yes. 5 days since he put that thing in my eye, but the first day he came to visit. He says I am the last, that the other subjects have all changed.
It's the second day.
Eye hurts. Head hurts. But he says I am past the worst of it. That I won't change like the others. He's given me a place of honor, so he can repeat his miracle and a name. True soul.
Alright. Even though there were a bunch of these lying around, to be honest. So let's go grab them. And just see... Where are we? Oh man, we're on like an hour 36. Yeah, a bit of a long episode, guys, with all that walking around in that fight. Sorry about that. Just quickly go grab those other brains. There's definitely one here. There were like 3 others, right? There was one in the barracks. What is this one? Come on. No, waking mind. Ugh, okay, I have to run around a little bit. Here, waking mind, and there were few others for sure. Let me just maybe pause, guys, quickly and go find them. Because this episode is already pretty long. Let me do that. Alright, guys, we're back. I think I found all of them. There were... So we found Willing. I think Willing we already had. The Waking. I think it was just... No, Waking, Clothing, and Butchered. Yeah, I found 3. True mind, closed, butchered, waking, willing. Hang on. I feel like I saw fresh somewhere. Wasn't that fresh somewhere? Is here true mind? Or did we already use that one? Hang on.
Baldur's Gate will know my
let's do with the willing.
Our design.
Did we really do willing? I'm confused now.
The owl bear bore Owlrill's icy ire.
Willing. Okay. Let's do waking.
Splendid.
Fine bones, sharp jaw. Some variety of elf. Pretty enough for a flesh prison, if not the noble Githzerai features I was born with. I'd guess you're no willing guest of the gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another.
Alright. You call yourself Githzerai. Is that kind of a Githyanki?
Oh, for a set of hands to slap your face! The Yankee lost their way the moment Gith threw down the Gate Empire. Only we, Zerai, continue the war to end the Gate forever. Only we fight them on their own battlefield. The mind.
You're remarkably sane for a pickled brain.
A Githzerai's mind is not so easily cracked. Our discipline was the very reason we were attacked. My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the Gate. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy. I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole Erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
You catch the lie. The monk isn't telling everything.
Hang on a minute. If you want my help, then tell me the truth.
All right. The gate did not find my monastery. I led them there. They promised me immortality, and they gave it. I have been their rotting trophy for centuries.
As her agitation swells, so does her latent psionic power. To your tadpole, that guilt and terror are almost fragrant. You realize the Illithids locked her away not as a trophy, but as a fine vintage.
Please, touch my mind and purge it. The moment you do, my knowledge will be yours.
Reach out and consume her mind. Please touch my mind and purge it. Let's purge her. Let's reach out and purge her mind, because we don't want anything. We are using Illithid power, but we're trying to like purge everything to do with Illithids. Reach out and purge it.
The awareness that floods you is nothing like the tadpole. It is tentative and tinged with the loneliness of eons. It fades beneath your touch, but you feel something left behind. A fragment.
It is only knowledge yet, without comprehension. But when you use it, you will see. And I see.
Received condition. Githzerai mind barrier. Having assimilated a splinter of Githzerai knowledge, mental barriers have been erected in the affected entity's mind. It has advantage on intelligence saving throws. That's very nice, because our intelligence is low. Is that like a condition though? So is that just for this rest? Fine, I'll take it. Fine. Something, yeah. I hope it lasts forever, but I guess it won't, because it's a condition. So, closed, butchered, waking. Just a closed mind.
Splendid.
They won't be laughing much longer. Won't be any more of this. No gnomes in the city. Watch, Brevin. This Gortash fella's got an idea. Kind of a training camp. Don't know how it gets me into the watch, but he seems the smart sort.
Fine, a butchered mind. Maybe that's the Chop's mind.
Shh! This place listens. It knows. If we're going to escape, we have to be smart.
You know our way out? I think your escape plan might be coming a little late.
Late? No, mate. I was watching. Learning. This place is alive. A big thinking thing. And it needs our flesh to grow. I've seen them put corpses in the walls and they just melt away. So we've got to trick it, see? Make it think we're part of it. That's why the door's only open for... Wait. How did you get in here? Away, slave! They might have taken your mind, but they won't have mine!
Okay. Okay, guys. Did they go? Oh, they go back. Closed, waking, willing, true. Yeah, we've explored all of this, I guess. Did we do the waking mind? Did we do that? Yeah, I think we did it once.
All the benefits of a cleric. No guards required.
Fine. I don't really want to carry this around. They're like 1 pound weight each. What was here? Okay, let's end this episode here, guys. It seems like we've done everything possible. Don't want to take up any more of your time. Yeah, that's it. Next turn, we go down there and find Ketheric Thorn. This has gone long enough. We'll do the short rest on that machine there. So that'll be that. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. A little long-winded, but we did get through this very nicely. We're now 2/3 of the way, pretty much, to level 10. So hopefully we hit that right after the miracle fight. Guys, that's it. The next episode is the episode. As far as I've ever been in this game, yeah, let's think about how we're going to tackle that next time. I think we can do it. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye for now.